Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be going through my online sales as a part-time clothing reseller between the dates of December 29th through January 4th. That is 1 week of sales. Usually I do 2 weeks of sales or a month of sales, but I was feeling on top of it a couple of days ago, and then I ended up procrastinating making this video. But not much to say about my sales. Let's dive right in.
All right, guys, we're going to start off with Mercari like I always do. And I actually have 2 sales on Mercari for this week, which is very unheard of. Usually I make 0 to 1 sales, if that. And all these sales happened before the Mercari fee change because they happened before January 6th. And so the only money that I have to take out from my sale is my cost of goods. So that is great that these sales happened before the seller fee change on Mercari. This first item I sold is this new Cozy Earth women's gray bamboo button-up soft shirt pajama top, size 3XL. In my description, I did take this little blurb paragraph thing directly from Cozy Earth's website. That is also where I got this nice stock photo from. And then I also put these tags, also known as style tags, that I put in all of my listings: summer vacation, cooling, breathable, neutral, luxurious, and stretchy. And the reason that I put these extra keywords in my description is because on Mercari, Depop, and Poshmark, the search algorithm will not only take from your title, but will also take keywords from your description. So say someone searched on Mercari for a breathable pajama top, but I didn't have the word breathable in my title. There was only pajama top, right? My item wouldn't be one of the topper ones. Like my item would be lower in the search, and there would be a lot of other items that potential buyers would see first. But since I put breathable in my description, that will help me in the search. So I always try to include at least a couple of these style tags in my description to help me sell the item. I bought this pajama Cozy Earth top from a Desert Industry thrift store for $5. I do believe I accepted an $18 offer, and so my profit is $13. And I bought this Cozy Earth pajama shirt along with a bunch of other Cozy Earth pajamas from a thrift store back in the middle of summer 2024. So it has been more than 6 months, but this is my second time, I believe, selling this exact top, and I do have a few more for sale. So I actually need to go back into Mercari and cross list this item again back into Mercari so that a new listing is live for potential buyers. Let's move on now to the next sale on Mercari, which is actually a really, really good high dollar sale. This is a soft SOFFT brown leather buckles classic comfy slouchy Saxton ankle boots, size 6.5 medium. In my description, I put the style keywords fall, winter, autumn, cute, neutral, versatile, grunge, going out, and closet staple. I also said that there were 2 scratches on the fabric on the toe area. I'll show you guys the picture. It's right there, but it's super minimal. I just like to be very transparent with my buyers. I bought these boots for $8, I believe, at a Deseret Industries thrift store. It's one of my favorite thrift stores. If you don't know, they're better than Savers, also known as Value Village, because Savers marks everything up, and they're better than Goodwill because Goodwill also likes to mark stuff up. And I just love Deseret Industries thrift store. But unfortunately, I don't think they have it in the East Coast of America. They only have it in West Coast stores, but I could be wrong. I bought this for $8, like I said, and it sold for $38, which I believe was my full asking price. I originally had it for $40, and then I just lowered the price to $38, and someone outright bought it. And so my profit is $30, and these only took 46 days to sell. I bought these boots because they are soft, and I have had luck selling the brand soft. Well, I had luck several months ago, but the brand kind of stopped moving for me in their heels. But these were really high quality. I liked the slouchy detail, and I knew that somebody would like them, and I was right. So they sold. Let's move on now to Depop. This first thing that I sold on Depop is this unbranded green quilted lightweight cotton cottagecore granola girl vest, size large. There was no size tag on this vest, but according to measurements, it was a size large. And so I just disclosed that in the description, saying that it measures around a size large, but please refer to measurements. In my description style tags, I put prairie, maiden, goblin core, breathable, earthy, minimalist, lightweight, and neutral. I bought this vest at the good old Goodwill outlet for, how much did I buy this for? for $2. I put my cost of goods as $2. Sometimes I take losses from the Goodwill outlet. I'll bring an item home and it has a hole or a stain, and so I'll end up throwing it out. So although this probably cost more around $1, I put my cost of goods as $2. It sold for $20, and so I make $16.89, and this only took 33 days to sell. This vest was getting a ton of interest. I mean, it's a very plain minimalist vest, but it's very cottagecore, very nice, and definitely trendy. And then I also sold these. This is a pair of Tevas. These are a Teva black green flower outdoor grunge hook and loop strappy sandals, size 6. And then I put in my style keywords tread, grip, cute, travel, supportive, walking, hiking, camping, corpcore utility, and athleisure, as well as neutral. I bought these sandals from the Goodwill outlet for $3. They sold for $20, which was an offer that I did accept. If I had bought these Tevas at a regular thrift store, I probably wouldn't have accepted that $20 offer because I know that Tevas and Chacos, those kind of outdoor sandal brands, are going to start selling when we get closer to warmer weather. But since I only paid $3 for them, I was like, yes, I'll accept that $20 offer. And so my profit is $15.89. And these took 96 days to sell. The reason I bought these from the Goodwill outlet was they were in pretty good condition. They had this really cute kind of Hawaiian green flower strapping all over. They only just needed a little bit of a wipe down because they were dusty. Would definitely pick those up again. Let's move on now to the last thing that I sold on Depop. This is a vintage LL Bean red wool blend, classic double-breasted long peacoat, size 8. In my style tags, I put classic, feminine, bold, pop of color, winter, outdoor, thick, quality, feminine, and casual. I actually got this coat for free for my friend who was going to resell but and decided not to resell. But me and her found this wool coat together at the Goodwill outlet because her first ever sourcing trip we went on together, and I found this and I said, "Hey, you can have it because I still have a lot of inventory that I need to list." But when she decided to quit reselling, she did end up giving this to me. And so I had zero cost of goods into it. And then it actually sold for $35.50, which was an offer that I accepted. It was a little bit shaggy. And since I got it for free, I was like, $35.50 sounds great. So my profit is $33.88. And this coat only took 49 days to sell. It's a really, really nice coat. It was a little dirty in some parts that I had to wipe off, but it was 80% wool, really feminine, really nice coat. That is all for Depop. I would love to sell more items on Depop every week just because Depop is the best. I love Depop, honestly. The only thing I don't like about Depop is their shipping structure. I don't like how it goes from 1 pound to 2 pounds. Like you pay like the standard 1 pound shipping cost and then the standard 2 pound shipping cost. Like I wish it would go by 1.1 pounds, 1.2, right? I don't like their shipping system, but I love that they have very low seller fees. And I just think the website overall is very minimalistic and nice. Let's jump on over to eBay, where I sold this Loft black knit wool blend long sleeve knee length sweater dress, size 2XL. In my description, I put the keywords soft, warm, cute, neutral, minimalist, fall, winter, contemporary, preppy, college, old money, closet staple, and business casual. I rarely buy the brand Loft, okay? I can't get it to move even when it's new with tags, but this had a lot of really good factors going for it. If you don't know, sweater dresses during the colder months are really popular. Sweater dresses are just highly sought after. I was seeking after a sweater dress in the wintertime and I ended up finding one at the thrift store. But because this was a sweater dress and a size 2XL and it had wool in it, I did decide to get it. And I also got it from the Goodwill outlet. But I did put my cost of goods as $4 because I probably took losses that day. I sent out a $27 offer to a watcher, and so my profit is $16.52, and this only took 48 days to sell. Would definitely pick that up. Again, like I said, Loft, the brand, really do not like, but there were a lot of good key factors going for it, and so that is why I picked it up. Next thing that I wanted to show you guys that sold on eBay is this really cool vest whoops, that's not the right thing to click on. Right here. This is an Ethel red vintage canvas vest, Wild West lining, cowgirl western size large. That is kind of weird how I arranged that. Oh, this was one of the listings that I used to have my cousin during the summer list for me, and she put the titles. So that's why it's a little bit looks a little different than how I usually do my titles. In my description, I put the keywords cowboy, cowgirl, square dance, Wild West, horses, lasso, Texas chic, winter warm, girly pockets, heavy duty art, and multicolor. I bought this vest from the Goodwill outlet for $3.50. I did send out a $27 offer to a watcher, and so my profit is $17.02. And this took 219 days to sell, which is a little longer than I would like, but this was a style-based pickup. I just loved how the inside had this really cool watercolor Wild West print with like that lady lifting up her leg. So that's really fun. Would pick that up again from the Goodwill outlet. Love picking up style-based things from the Goodwill outlet. This next thing is this Fry yellow tan leather crossbody flat small zip opening minimalist purse bag. In my description, I put the keywords minimalist, country, western, cowgirl, rodeo, detachable strap, wristlet, and neutral. When it comes to purses, for every listing, there is limited space in the title, right? And so in my description, I like to put key factors because Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, they don't have all the specific little things that you can fill out like eBay does, right? Like the strap length and all the different features. And so for a purse like this, in my description, I put that it was crossbody, and that it was minimalist, and it was small, and then it had a zip. But other key things that I could put were wristlet, right? I put wristlet in my description because there's a little strap to be a wristlet. And I also put detachable strap, right, is another thing that people look for. So I like to put those things in my description. Like I said, because places like eBay is the only place that has like those item specifics that you can put in. I bought this bag from the Goodwill outlet for $3. It sold for my full asking price of $25, so I make $16, and this only took 32 days to sell. The thing with this Fry bag was it had a big ink stain on the back and a few other marks. But the thing is that Fry is a really trendy brand. Every item that I've had that is Fry, I've only ever sold their shoes, but every Fry item that I've ever had has sold very, very quickly for me. And even with these stains, I'm like, this is the trendy banana yellow color. And so that is why I bought it from the Goodwill outlet. And it flipped pretty quickly. Like I said, would definitely pick that up again, maybe even from a normal thrift store if I could get it for like less than $5. This next thing to sell has been a long time coming. Okay, so this is a Boston Proper woman's pink, white, gold, long sleeve shirt, top blouse, size medium. As you can see, this is an older item, and you can tell because I put women's. I no longer put men or women's. I changed this a while ago. So, but I never put women's or men's in my title anymore because it just takes up characters, and for items like shirts and dresses, like you can usually tell if it's a women's and items piece, and sometimes people filter men or women. And so, if in your item specifics, if you have it marked as a women's or men's shirt, there's really no need to put it in the title. In my description of this item, I put, oh, I had like no keywords. I do believe I ended up adding keywords to my description on Poshmark, but I didn't add any key specifics to this one on eBay. I bought this for $8. I think I got it at a Goodwill. It sold for $19, and I only make $6.94. This $22 original listing price was a dropped price. I think I had it originally at $35. I have kind of written off the brand Boston Proper. I just can't get it to sell. I have two other Boston Proper pieces in my online stores right now. One is a blue and white jacket that I got around the same time as this shirt. And then another one is a pair of black dress pants that I got from the Goodwill outlet. And so even though Boston Proper hadn't been moving for me, I did buy those black Boston Proper dress pants because I only paid like $2. But I don't know if I'm going to pick up Boston Proper ever again because I just cannot get it to move. This particular shirt took 363 days to sell. So almost one entire year. And then I have one more thing to show you guys here on eBay. let's see, right here. This is a outdoor research black stretchy active melody pullover hoodie jacket size large. In my description, I put athleisure, fitness, sporty, flattering, athletic, gym training, running, outdoor activity, hiking, and thumb holes. I do like to put if an item, shirt or jacket specifically, has thumb holes because some people really like thumb holes in their shirts and their jackets and pullovers and such. I bought this from the Goodwill outlet for $3. I accepted, or actually, no, I think I sent out a $19.20 offer. And so my profit is $11.59. And this took 51 days to sell. There was some wear to this. There was like some pilling and some seams coming undone, but it was still in pretty good condition. Would definitely pick this up again. And I was able to get this really nice stock photo. I know that you're technically not allowed to use stock photos on Poshmark and eBay, but I always do. And the only time that I've ever had my listing taken down was an ASOS jacket. And so now I never use stock photos when I sell an ASOS item. But I don't pick up ASOS very often anyway. But when I do, I don't use stock photos. I have also heard that using stock photos on Depop is a big no-no, but I've yet to have any problems with that. So I'm going to keep doing it. Gonna cross my fingers, knock on wood, that that keeps working for me. All right, you guys, let's end off with Poshmark. I always end off with Poshmark because it is my best performing site, and I start off with Mercari because it is my worst performing site. I like to start with the lesser good stuff and end with the better good stuff. This first sale is this Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic Light. Why did I put, oh, okay. So I put Cozy Chic Light, L-I-T, and then I put L-I-G-H-T, Light, because it's called the Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic Light, then it is light pink. Okay, so the full title is Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic Light, Light Pink Soft Tie Waist Ribbed Robe Size Small Medium. And then I got the stock photo as well as this paragraph from a website that was selling this robe. I believe it was, looks like by the background, this orange blue ombre thing looks like it was sold on Amazon. That's where I got the information from. And then in my own personal style tags, I put spa day, self-care, loungewear, fuzzy, comfortable, and warm. I bought this robe for $8. I think I got it at a Deseret Industries thrift store. Now I can't remember fully, but it sold for $49, which was really close to my full asking price. My full asking price was $55, so my profit is $31.20, and this only took 11 days to sell. This was getting a lot of interest. I know that Barefoot Dreams has a following, but I think because this was a robe, it was a little bit more of a highly desired item. So would definitely pick that item up. Again, this next sale I want to go over with you guys is a pair of bed stew boots that sold for $60. This is a bed stew brown tan distressed leather Roma harness western ankle boots size 7. In my description, I put the keywords square toe cowgirl, cowboy, country, Texas rodeo made in Mexico, festival, fall, autumn, rugged, and studded. I actually bought this pair of ankle boots from Depop, and after shipping and stuff, my cost was $35. And I would never have paid that much because if I knew that they would only sell for this little. I know that bed stew can sell over $100, but this specific style I should have looked up before spending $35. Doesn't sell for a ton. $60 is around the average price that this specific style sells for. So it sold for $60. My profit is $13. I still made a profit, and these took 104 days to sell. Would not be doing this again. Next thing to sell is another pair of boots. These are a pair of snow boots. Let's see if I can get to it right here. This is a Ulu cream tan lace-up shearling fur suede tall Siona winter snow boots size 8.5. In my description, I put the keywords warm, neutral, outdoor, casual, travel, and chunky. I had never heard of this brand before, Ulu, U-L-U, but I saw that it was like it looked really heavy duty and the wool was real wool or the shearling, whatever you call it. And so I bought it at Savers and they only had it marked at $6.49, which is a really good price. There was some staining and some discoloration, but originally this retails for like $275. This brand Ulu has a really, really good sell-through rate on eBay, And I actually looked up the brand on eBay. The sell-through rate was amazing. And so these sold for $30. And I think I could have gotten more to like $40 to $50 if they hadn't had so much wear. But I did accept the $30 offer because they sold in only 3 days. And so I make $17.51. Would do that again. All right, you guys, I gotta go pick up my daughter from preschool. Let's see if we can get through these last couple of sales. This next sale is this really cute little skirt. This is a Trina Turk multicolor knit stripes festival straight Rico mini skirt, size 12. In my description, I put the keywords colorful, going out, unique, zip up, clubbing, rave, vacation, summer, tribal, and slim. I bought this skirt actually from the Goodwill outlet for $2. I accepted a $25 offer, which I was hoping for a little more. I had it listed for $35, but I'm like, you know what? I got it from the bins. And so I make $18, and this took 53 days to sell. All right, 3 more sales to go through. Let's do it. It's 150 right now. And I got my daughter's preschool ends at 2, but it's literally super close to my house. So we can do this. I also sold this pair of Merrells. I really like buying, thrifting Merrells and selling them. They're just a really good seller for me. And I try to get the actual style name, and I can do that by just doing a Google reverse image search. This is a Merrill Gray Blue Siren Edge Outdoor Vibram Sole Tennis Shoes Sneakers, size 7.5. In my description, I put flexible grip, tread, trail, walking, hiking, camping, lifestyle, travel, and fitness. I've been a little lazy with listings lately, and instead of like saying every specific flaw on the item, I've just been like, all signs of wear are pictured, because I don't want to say if there's like a little mark on the shoe here or a little mark on the shoe there, because that just takes extra time writing that out. And so I've just been saying all signs of wear are pictured. I bought these tennis shoes at a Desert Industry thrift store for $6. They sold for $28, and so my earnings are $16.40, and these took 73 days to sell. So not bad at all. This next sale is this pair of pants. This is a pair of Pilcrow denim ultra high rise relaxed pull on drawstring waist jeans pants, size small. In my description, I put the keywords large pockets, beachy, coastal, cropped, resort wear, travel cute, neutral, and anthropology. I did put anthropology in my description because anthropology is a long word and I didn't want to put it in my title. I bought this pair of pants from Savers for only $4.50, which is such a good price. Usually, Savers would mark up Anthropology, but this was not in the jeans section, it was in the capri section, even though it was a pair of pants. And I mean, it was a capri pair of pants, but it was more just like a cropped, shorter pair of pants. And I had this listed for $40, but I did accept a $25 offer because I like accepting offers. I like getting sales moving. So my profit is $15.50, and this took 128 days to sell. In my opinion, Pilcrow is a slower moving Anthropology brand, but it does sell. I believe it was, maybe it wasn't my last what sold video, but my what sold video before, I was saying how Maeve is one of my favorite Anthropology brands to sell. Pilcrow, I know, is another good one, but Maeve definitely sells better for me. And this next sale I had to mention, you guys, because it sold so quickly. This is a pair of Anu yellow green slip-on casual comfy Jackie top flats, shoes, slippers, size 6. This was actually in my last video, in my Thrift With Me in Idaho videos, so you can tell how recent and how quickly these shoes sold. In my description, I put summer, outdoor, walking, supportive, comfort, tread, versatile, and travel. As you can see, I did the same thing for these shoes here, all imperfections and signs of wear pictured. I had these listed for $35, but I did accept a $25 offer just because of how quickly I would sell these if I accepted the offer. Paid $6.99 for them at a Goodwill. They sold for $25, and so I make $13.01, which isn't the most ideal profit, but they sold in 2 days. So yeah, that's it for my sales. I'm gonna go get my daughter from preschool now.
That's it for this what sold video. Let me know how your sales have been down below, or what one favorite sale of mine. I love to hear from you guys, whatever it may be. You're probably hearing my baby girl in the background. Say hi. I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully. Bye.